Hi guys, good to see you. I'm happy. It's such a beautiful opportunity to reconnect and to discuss on very interesting topics. And as you know, or maybe those who've not followed me, I am an economic analyst. And these days the conversation around economy is the in thing because it affects each one of us in one way or another. And today I want to discuss around uh, just a few issues which we have seen in our TVs and which have a huge implication on our day to day. Others have affected their businesses, and especially now with the Kenya Kwanza regime, and guys wondering whether is it a pain now and then we will have gains tomorrow, and to see, uh, in my opinion, the prediction of how things would turn. And this moment, as we have this conversation, the government is having a crackdown on illicit brew, and businesses are closing, and there's a lot of change of dynamics. Guys are losing jobs. We are also at a time when we have serious banditry issues in the north. We're also having a time where we are seeing interesting turn of events in Airbnbs, and killing is happening left, right, and center. Of course, you're trying to understand, to ask how these are economic related issues, and that is a point I have today. That there is a correlation between all these ideas, all these happenings, and the economic performance currently, and has implication in going forward. Now, I, I want to be bold enough to say that the issue of banditry in the west, in the north, is not a purely security concern. It's a reflection of economic underperformance or economic challenge. It's an economic issue basically. Illicit brew again is not cannot be a criminal issue that an entire Ministry of Interior is focusing on, other than looking at the other socio-economic dynamics uh, that that, uh, that are leading to high incidences of illicit brew consumption or alcohol abuse or other drugs. And it's the same thing. It relates with the current episodes of killings in Airbnbs, and together, together these are mental issues, and trying to address these as criminal issues, and as I'm saying, having Ministry of Interior Security being solely responsible in addressing this issue is a complete misnomer. And I think I get now to my exact point for today's conversation. And this, in my opinion, is just a reflection of now a sick economy. And yes, I say sick is a sick economy. And the issue of sick economy is not new, is not a concept I'm creating. We have had countries that have been referred as sick in their economy. We had Germany in 1980s, in 1989. It was been referred to as a sick man of Europe because of high levels of joblessness in that economy that had been occasioned by high levels of taxation, high cost of production, and nations were and companies, large corporations, mediums size companies closed shop and were relocating out of Germany. And it's almost the exact case that is happening in Kenya right now. We have high levels of taxation, is leading to taxation and high levels of regulations, like we are seeing in the crackdown on illicit brews. There's also a crackdown in pharmaceuticals, agrovets. Government is actively, frantically in a fight in its own economic machinery, because there is no economy without the private sector, without space for new innovation, growth, and development in investment. Yeah, and that issue of unemployment and underperforming economy is the exact core root of all these mental related issues we are seeing. Guys dealing with depression because they've done their education, good skill sets, no employment. These are the guys that are involved looking for opportunities in uncouth TikTok content, in social media, here in TikTok, in the wee hours of the night. It's chaotic. These are guys trying to look for alternatives. We talk about the illness, the depression that is leading to people killing each other recklessly. It's a major disease whose root cause is neither criminal, is neither immorality, but a young generation of young people trying to look for opportunities and alternatives, which would be frustrating and lead to all these issues. When we talk about the illicit brew crackdown, where the deputy president is leading this effort and is leading to closure of some distillers, maybe is also dealing is severely affected business in the entertainment industry, further aggravating the situation of unemployment. I think this is the wrong direction. This is a sickening economy. Why do I say sickening? Because we are at a place where America found itself in when Reagan was taking over power, where he found an economy that was dealing with persistent high rise of prices, high levels of employment. A situation had gone down from 1965, and here he was, President of the United States of America, with an economy that was dealing with what we call in economics stagflation, right where we are today. And if we were to be headed in the right direction, I think our government should borrow a leaf from what Reagan did, in what is today known as the Reaganomics. And they did three things. They reduced taxation, they curbed government spending, and fundamentally stopped, they deregulated businesses. They stopped having a lot of regulations in business. Today, if you want to set up anything, you are regulated by more than 30 enterprises. Yeah, just to continue operating, you are regulated by this, regulated is by this. So we are killing our businesses, and in doing so, stagflation. Let me say, stagflation is a situation where in the economy prices are going up, so there is high inflation, and at the same time employment rate is going up. Now, what is our government doing? On the other hand, this government is tightening the belt of our people. It is taxing more. We cannot see any evidence of government expenditure cuts. In fact, I heard the other day that the economic advisory team has an allocation of 1.2 billion to advise this government. Yeah, and there is a lot of effort to crack down on businesses. So we are aggravating the situation of unemployment. We have young people who don't have a job. Yeah, I'm telling you, this economy is sickening, it's being made worse. There is no effort to cure it. It is not a good, we don't know what interest this government is serving, but we hope that we're able to address a number of challenges we are staring in at this time and this time as economic issues, so that our people can have disposable income, more disposable income, so that they can be able to save and make new investment, create new opportunities, because there is a limited role by government to make the economy work. The economy performance is a function of private enterprise, entrepreneurship, innovation, and that is what can move this nation forward. We pray and hope that there will be change of strategy, and as citizens we have a responsibility to highlight in our own opinions, in our own view of things, so that we can put government into accountability, because it is our interest that this project Kenya works. Thank you very much. This has been your economic analyst, yours truly, Mutweri Mwireki. Thank you very, very much. See you later.